So click on Create a Design and you'll find options here for what you might like to create. And we're going to click on Poster. And you'll see once you click on that option, it takes you to a blank page, but you also have options down here on the left for actually creating your poster content. You can start with templates if you need some help getting started, or you can build your own entirely. And if you click and browse through these, you'll see the options. So with elements, it's going to give you shapes, photos, stock photos that you can use, and charts, frames, so different shapes that you might want to frame. If you have particular images, then you can upload the media by clicking here, or again, they're going to give you different stock images. And then here is the option you might use if you want to add text. And again, there's plenty of different versions of text, different designs that you could use to add that. I have more options in terms of changing backgrounds, building graphs, as you increasing confidence, and adding QR codes or embedding apps into it. But for the sake of today, what we'll be doing is using some of these basic building blocks. So if you're using any of the templates, you can browse through the different options, something that might help you get started. And as you hover over them, you'll see they'll tell you if they're free as part of this account or whether you'll need to pay for it. I'm going to use a free template. And you'll see when you select that template, you are given access to edit the elements. So this one here is for an event. So if you use the template, you would be able to edit the date, to change that. So to edit, you would just click on it. Ungroup the elements. So we will to ungroup, you can right click your mouse and you'll see that option to ungroup there. Now I'm able to edit the information. I'm going to double click and I'm going to put a new date in. I can edit the text here. Say, and we can also edit the image. And when we double click on that image, you can see I've got the option to delete it, or I will have the option to add a different image there. So to replace that image, I'm going to go for one that I've previously uploaded. You can see the image has dropped itself where I've just deleted the last one. And then I'm going to just perhaps resize it a bit. Oh, come on, you drop it into that space. And it's accepted that image. So I can edit these. I can also change the color of boxes. So I've clicked on that particular shape and I'm going to change that color to a bright blue. And I can also, although it's a template, I can also add elements. So if I wanted to add another circle, perhaps down here, I can resize it. I'm going to recolor that one. Let's choose a color, and if I right click, I can send it backwards or forward, and I can send it right to the back. So once we're in here, editing this will be much like if you was editing in a Word document or in Publisher. So you can play around with that. You can move the elements on a template. So a template is just a quick way to get you started. If I wanted to add another text box, let's add this one because it's free. I quite like it. Let's go here. And I might then double click on the actual text. To again, just add elements, whatever you need in order to build that poster. Once you're happy with the final poster, you can click on the download, and there are several options. So the natural option is to pick a PDF, it's an electronic version of that poster. Just going to click. So there's high quality, small quality, a JPEG if you want it as an image that you want to embed in something. And depending on whether you've created this with animation, then you might want to make a GIF. So let's at the moment go with a PDF and download. And it's pretty quick. And there you are. It's open as a download. I'll open that file. So a nice high resolution, professional looking poster. I'm not covering this today, but if you're very familiar with a lot of these functions and want to play around a little with Canva and what else you can do, have a go at this animate button. And actually, if you start thinking about more dynamic visual content on your socials or on your website, then this is quite a very simple way to add a more dynamic element to your content. And then when you're saving it, you can save it as a video, so that actually it's a way of, once people click on it, if there's something interesting happening, they'll be able to save that and embed it within any of your content, so it's something different for people to look at.